Alright, hello guys. So today I'm actually going to be removing the intake manifold because there is actually a heater hose under it which tore and has a small little crack and it's leaking a good amount of coolant. I've been topping off ever since. So yeah, like if you look here, let me take you real quick, let me take the camera. So yeah, if you take a look here, you can actually see that there is a bit of coolant missing, which of course is due to the leak, and under the car you see coolant, you know, a puddle of coolant every other day or so. So I just want to get that done with, and you know, with that I can actually be driving the car more frequently. I also went ahead and fixed the power steering pump because that one was whining a little bit. It just had to be topped off. I did make a little bit of a mess, but so and so now it doesn't make the whine anymore, so I'm happy about that. So I don't have to, you know, be digging around for KA parts. So there you go, and let's get started on this removal. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I just removed the whole manifold, and now I'm going to show you the part that was leaking for me. Right now, from the looks of it, it doesn't look like it is, but I know for a fact that was the one leaking because that was the culprit before. So we will go ahead. Alright, so it's a little bit difficult to see, but here, it's not the one that's on top. That's the one that has the thermostat. It won't be that one. Or that has, my bad, that has the sensor for the water temp and stuff like that. It's actually the one under it, as you can see. This one was, of course, I tried to make it fit just because it is a silicone hose, and that's why I wanted it to fit. But from the looks of it, it looks like it is. But from the looks of it, it looks like it is not. So that's the one bad thing. And I also wanted to install a oil gauge, so we can go ahead and remove that old temp sensor. I could probably tap into it as well. So we might as well do that to cope with it. I also did a Z32 oil filter. It's bigger, so it filters a little bit better, and it is a big mess down here. So let's go ahead and repair that. Alright, so upon further inspection, as for the oil gauge that you see right there, this one, let me put some light on it real quick. This little boy right here, it's actually a little bit too big for the housing that is down there. I had to remove the oil filter, of course, because it got in the way. But as soon as I head to Home Depot, I'll be able to grab the part and install it. Hopefully, I'm trying to find a 90-degree bend that I can just tap into that and go the other way. So I'm just going to take it and fit it into the stock sensor, which is this one, and I have to actually resolder or reconnect the old connector because it just fell right out. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I kind of just got in the moment and didn't record, but I did go and get the two brass fittings that I needed, and I can show you right now. Okay, so those are the two brass fittings that I needed, one that goes into the block and the other one that makes an L shape because of the oversized oil filter that I have. And I did, of course, do another T-fitting so I can just do the OEM so it doesn't mark the sensor. And there is the aftermarket one, which wires in, and I'm going to tap it into the oil pressure gauge that I do have, which is this one right here. So that's how it's supposed to look like, and it just goes into the chassis itself. So there you go, and now it's just to put everything back and make it start. So let's see if I can just do that by the end of the day. Alright, and I'll come back when everything is done. Alright, and after a tremendous amount of hours, I got everything together, and she looks just about ready to start up. So let me prop you guys up and see what happens here. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, cross our fingers. Let's see what goes up. Close the hood just because it's going to hit the road bike above it. So let's just go down to there.